this is something new we're going to introduce to our channel. It is a story time video, and I think me and Christina hang out enough to have stories.
Yeah.
And
I don't know why. We always find ourselves in some funny situations.
So this story happened last summer. We went to Cuba on vacation.
Yeah, super fun. We were so excited. We were talking about it for like 2 months.
Ages.
And, you know, going shopping and picking out our bathing suits and getting our nails done and doing all the girly stuff that girls do before they go on vacation.
So we went to Cuba, and it was our family. So her
parents
dad
and
and
my
my dad
brother.
are brothers.
Yes.
So it was her mom and her dad and my mom, my dad, and our siblings.
And our siblings, yeah.
So we went. And I went, so it was at a hotel. I'm not going to name the hotel. But I've been to this hotel 2 years ago, and it was a great hotel. It was wonderful. So I'm like, you know what, Mom? We should just go again, because we're guaranteed that it's a great hotel. We are not taking the chance.
And I remember when they got back from their trip,
2 years ago.
They were raving about this hotel. They're like, oh my gosh, you guys have to try this, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So when we decided that we were going to go on vacation with our families, they brought it up again and said, why don't we go back to the hotel we mentioned?
Yeah.
We said, yeah, it looks good to us. Let's do it.
It's like a safe, we know that it's good. So it's a safe purchase.
Right.
Okay, so we get to the hotel.
Yeah. So we get to the hotel.
Okay.
And we're bouncing from excitement.
We're
like,
so excited.
yeah!
It's like 35 degrees outside, number one.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
Okay, we're in the lobby, and there's only 2 people in front of us.
So
this is where everything starts to go wrong.
Right. So we figured, 2 people, we're going to fly through this. We're going to be able to throw our bags down in a room and go swimming.
We brought our swimsuits underneath our clothes.
Right.
We're like ready.
We were ready. We were so ready. We're waiting.
20 minutes go by.
And we're waiting.
I'm like, girl, why is...
And we're like, you know what? Okay. Give them the benefit of the doubt. 20 minutes, not a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, it takes a while to find people's rooms and
fair enough.
get the bellboys and whatever.
And then an hour and a half passes by.
Yeah.
There's no AC in the lobby.
Nope.
So I'm freaking like dehydrated. So we call, there's the girl coming in with juice. I'm like, do you have water?
Something.
She's like, no, we just have juice. I'm like,
I'll take it.
Like anything. It's like so hot in here. An hour and a half goes by, and it's our turn to get the room. And again, we're excited. We want to go swimming. We've been waiting an hour and a half. God knows why, because there's only 2 people.
The thing that kills me, though, is we're watching these employees at the desk checking people in, and they're just standing around.
But they're taking their sweet time. I'm like,
chatting.
Are you guys not hot?
Like it is... Senor, uno momento. They go, I don't know where. They come back 10 minutes later. They stand around. Then you see, you know, the waiters or the bellboys come around, kissy, you know, they start flirting.
Yeah.
And we're standing there drenched in sweat. Not attractive.
It wasn't a gust of wind.
No.
My dad started getting hot. He was like frustrated. Everyone was frustrated, okay? And we're like, okay, that's okay. Like, this is just whatever.
We can deal. This
deal.
This is the worst it'll get.
We go up. Hey, so we're ready to check in. Rooms are not ready. I'm like, are you kidding?
And we're like, just give me the key. I'll clean it.
I'll clean it
myself.
Like, I'll clean the room.
No problem.
So we got one room, and we just put all our bags in this one room while we're waiting for the other 3 rooms or 4 rooms.
Yeah, we figured, you know what? Let's save ourselves some time. We got one room. Everybody throw your stuff in there, change into your bathing suits, and let's just hit the beach. We'll get our rooms later.
Yeah. No, first we wanted food.
Oh, yes.
We're
we were
gonna
hungry.
go eat.
We were hungry by this point.
So we go into the buffet. Can you tell me why there's no AC in the buffet? Okay, so there's no AC in the buffet. Like, there's food laying around in the heat. It's 35 degrees outside. So we go in. I'm like, okay, what do we eat? Because, like, there's, like, cheese, and it's, like, the cheese is, like, sweating. Didn't look appetizing.
All of the food looked like it was sweating.
It looks bad. So I'm like, whatever. I'm just going to have a hot dog, because that's the safest thing for hot dog.
Right, because, I mean, you cook it. Right?
So I'm sitting there, and I get a hot dog. Tell me why my hot dog was 3 different temperatures. It was cold, warm, and hot. Like, literally, like, cold, warm, hot.
Yeah, like, the ends of the hot dogs were cold. Only the middle part was cooked and warm.
I was like,
so we were like,
so I'll just eat my fries then, whatever.
Okay, let's stick to French fries. You can't go wrong with that.
So whatever, we ate French fries for lunch. I'm like, YOLO, whatever. Like, let's not. Who cares?
I love French fries. So I'm like,
we don't even care about the food. We're there for the beach.
I just want to swim.
Exactly. We're just for the beach, anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we get our rooms. And everyone's like, okay, we're gonna go hit up to our rooms, whatever. And I think we swam for a bit, which we thought was okay. Like, pool was great, whatever.
Yeah. Pool was okay.
It was okay. It wasn't,
I wasn't
like,
even
the
that
best.
impressed.
Yeah. Anyway, so nighttime comes. This is where the fun starts.
Yes.
Me and my sister go into our room because me and my sister have a separate room. Okay. I'm like, I don't know. Like, it smells kind of musky. Like, it smells like, what's the like moldy. I'm like, it smells a little moldy, like from the heat. I'm like, whatever.
Like you couldn't breathe fresh air.
Yeah, like it was moldy, like suffocating. So I'm like, you know what? Again, benefit of the doubt. It's 35 degrees. There's AC like nowhere except for in your room.
Right.
Whatever.
Again, we were like, you know what? Let's just be easygoing about this. As long as we have fun, that's all that matters.
Yeah. So we went to her rooms. First of all, the towels they gave us were like this big. I'm like, what? What's that gonna wipe? Seriously, what is that gonna wipe? Or like dry, sorry. What's that gonna dry?
Covers one butt cheek.
And it's like the thinnest towel material ever. Again, I'm like, whatever. I'm not gonna complain.
It's okay.
Positive route. Again, we're very positive.
Positive
people.
thinking. Let it go.
And then I lift the bed sheets. Tell me why they were stained.
Stains.
They were like unidentified stains. Like I would love to say it's just blood.
We couldn't make it out.
But we couldn't even make it out. I'm like, okay, this is getting like, this is too much. Like my day has just started. I don't know like if I should be complaining because we're not complainers, but like what the heck? Like really what the heck?
Yes. So keep in mind, Kelly and her family were you guys on a different floor? Or were you on the same floor but down the hall?
I think same floor down the hall. Same
I can't even remember. That's how traumatized we were. Anyways, all of that was going on. I was in a room with my brother. My parents were in a separate room. My parents, unbeknownst to me, they were going through their own crappy experience in their hotel room.
We all were. Like every room there was
and
an
I'm
issue.
talking like mold.
Mold, like green mold.
Green mold on your white bathrobe type of experience. My brother and I were also going through stuff in our room where the toilet seat in our washroom was smaller than the toilet bowl. Can you just take a moment to picture that? The toilet seat, you know, the thing that you sit on and can flip open. Yeah. That was smaller than the toilet bowl. So that was a little awkward to use. Just a bit.
Yeah.
The shower head was completely broken. We also had that musty smell going on. So we're all experiencing this brutal
and this
stuff.
is like, we're tired. So we're like,
and we're exhausted.
so I'm telling my sister, I'm like, should we sleep with the towel on the sheets because they're stained? Because there was no maids. Like we called the maids, no maids came. So we're like, okay, what do we do? So I got frustrated. I was like on the verge of tears. I'm like, okay, this has been so bad so far. I went to my dad's room. I'm like, you need to like switch my room because there's no way I'm sleeping on like stained sheets and like no, even the towels, if I were to use them, like there was no point. They're not any better.
It was disgusting.
So my dad's like, okay, we'll switch your room. So we waited again an hour and a half for them to switch my room. So they switch our rooms up, like I think on my parents' floor. I opened the sheets. Tell me why there were bugs.
Surprise!
Bugs in the sheets and a spider on my pillow. And if you know me, I'm an acrophobe. Or arachnophobe, and I was like, okay, there's no freaking way.
Yep,
I'm
we were like,
tonight.
nope, let's change
I'm
the
not
room
sleeping
again.
tonight. It's like 1 a.m. at this point, and we're all up. Like, I think you were even up. Your parents were up. My parents were like,
we could not sleep.
Like,
we were exhausted. We were hungry. I mean, we even went to dinner.
We didn't even eat
that same night.
Your brother.
We thought, you know what? Maybe nighttime, like maybe dinner time, there'll be more options.
It was like prison food. The lighting was like flickering in the dining hall. We're like, it literally feels like we're in prison. Like it's a 5-star hotel. We paid a lot of money.
5-star.
We literally paid a lot of money. Like I'm not gonna lie to you and say we got a deal. We didn't get a deal. This was a lot of money. And like the food, we didn't even know what we were eating. It was like mash.
I think I tried to have some like pasta or something.
It was like gooey, like.
And I was like, I'm like, where's the bread and butter?
Yeah, no.
Let's try.
So we literally ate. Like I didn't eat anything that night. I was
think
so
anxious.
I
think I did bread and butter and again some French fries.
Yeah, which again we don't care about the food, but it was just the atmosphere was like so.
It was everything.
Weird.
It was a combination of everything.
Yeah. So
turned us off.
Bugs in my room, and then there was a spider in my bed. Okay, there was bugs in the bed. Like I'm not talking like cockroaches. I'm talking like little bugs. So I'm like, hey, this might be bed bugs because they're not even, they're like on the frame. They're like all around the mattress. I'm like,
not a good situation to find yourself in.
I called my parents again in the other room. I'm like, hey, this is enough. Like, enough is enough.
Yeah.
I cannot sleep here tonight. And like, even the couches were filled with whatever those tiny bugs were. And I'm like, okay, so I guess I'm not sleeping tonight. I think my sister slept on her sweater.
Oh, poor
like,
thing.
she didn't go in the sheet. She just slept on top of the bed, like on her sweater, and I couldn't sleep at all. Like,
yeah,
I was up all night.
I laid down some of my clothing on the bed. So
Yeah.
I put one of my t-shirts on the pillow. I put some like pants and dresses and whatever on the bed. So I was laying down on my own clothing rather than the hotel's sheets and towels.
Yeah.
Because at this point I'm like, nope, I don't know where any of this stuff has been.
Oh my God.
It looks like they haven't touched it or
was
cleaned
stained.
it in centuries.
It was stained. Like, the sheets were stained.
Disgusting.
And it was gross. Like, each room had a problem. There was not one room that wasn't clean. So
we were
knew
all going through our own issues.
So all night from like 12 to like 2 a.m. we're switching rooms. I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. How am I gonna sleep here for 7 days? Like, and her brother Mark was like, I'm gonna hop on a plane the next day. This is like, we couldn't, it was that bad. So the next morning we had breakfast and my dad's like, okay, enough is enough.
I don't even think I had breakfast. I think maybe I had a glass of orange juice.
I just had bacon.
No, I don't think I had anything because I was so turned off by everything.
It was so...
We were literally...
It was so bad.
All just sitting in the lobby going...
Like, we were miserable.
Let's go home.
Yeah, we're like, let's go home.
We don't care for the beach anymore.
I can't, like, sleep. We can't sleep with the bugs in our beds. No matter where they change us, there's something wrong. Like, management wasn't complying. Management didn't actually care.
They were so casual. They were like, oh, there were bugs? Oh, well, we can just get you another room.
I'm like, but every room has bugs, girl.
We went through every room in this hotel, and we're still not happy. So something's got to change. Yes. We either get on the next plane and go back to Canada, or we move hotels. Like, yeah, we did not know what to do.
We were like stuck. I was crying. I was like so anxious, and like
her sister was also, really upset. Yeah. My brother was just like,
your brother was like ready. You're like, I'm just gonna go home. Like, I don't even care. And I agreed with him because it was that bad. Like, we're paying to suffer, like not suffer, but we're paying for a miserable time. Why? It's not worth it.
Right. And I think my mom and I, maybe your mom too, we were kind of more like, okay, you know what, guys, the bedrooms, really, we just need it for sleeping at night. We're going to be at the beach most of the day.
Yeah.
Let's just make it work. Let's make the best out of a bad situation. But in the back of our minds, we're like,
God, like, what are we doing?
Seriously? Did we just say that?
It was legit.
Are we really going to stay here?
It was not even 48 hours. It was like 36 hours. It was only like, no. It was like a day and a half of us suffering, and it felt like we were there for 10 days. Like, it was that bad.
But the reason that it was a day and a half, though, is because hotel management was taking so long to deal with our issues, to address our issues, and to try to find a solution that we were happy with. And it wasn't happening. So that's when my uncle, her dad, kind of stepped up and said...
Oh, my dad saved our ass.
Nope. He's like, find me someone in charge. That's it. We're done.
We're done. Like, you either send us home or you get us another hotel.
Exactly.
So our travel company obviously didn't want to lose money. So they gave us the hotel next door. We went and visited the hotel. It was great. It was amazing. And
it was like a 5-minute walk down the street.
5-minute walk. So we literally went. We're like, bye. We're taking our luggage. We ran. We
peace out.
We're like, peace.
Never
I left
again.
The worst Yelp review, but I was very honest.
Oh, man.
And... They do have, like, really bad Yelp reviews. Like, I was going through it, like, last month. Me and my mom were like...
The thing is, like, so much changed in the time that Kelly and her family went.
When it was actually a 5-star
2 years
hotel.
prior to when we went. So much had changed in those 2 years with this hotel. It went from a 5-star to a no star.
Yeah.
So and it just makes me wonder, like, do I trust online travel reviews anymore?
Well, now the reviews are, like, bad.
Maybe we should start our own travel reviews.
I know, right?
Jeez.
So, yeah. And then we went to the other hotel, and it was great. The food was amazing. Everything was amazing. Rooms were so clean. So, it was just that hotel. It wasn't all of Cuba. Like, again, people were going to be like, oh, like,
it was just that one hotel.
It's just that one hotel that was so bad.
Yeah.
Like, and then we, like, washed all our stuff. We didn't want, like, bed bugs. So when we got home, I remember I threw all my stuff in the laundry room. I'm like, I don't care. Like,
yeah, we didn't want to bring that stuff home with us.
Yeah.
But once we moved to the other hotel, we were just like, ah.
Yeah. And
we were
happy.
so excited. The food was great. The staff were awesome. They had you, doing the salsa and dancing up a storm every day on the beach.
And we had lots of fun. We had so much fun.
So much fun.
But
tanned and got pampered.
yeah, I got tanned. I love when I look tanned.
Well, yeah, you get a nice golden tan.
I love my tan. Like, even now, I'm like, I am so pasty and pale.
She calls that pasty.
It's so pasty.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
have you seen this face?
Compared to like...
And I have bronzer on.
Compared to my skin in the summer, I'm so pasty.
I guess so.
I am about 4 shades darker than this, and it's so bad I have to change my foundation like 2 times in the summer.
It's the most annoying thing.
So annoying. But yeah, that was our story time.
So that was our horrible
hotel from hell.
Yeah.
It was so bad. Oh, and they didn't even provide us water ever. We had to beg for water. We're like, I don't even care if it's from a tap. Just give us water.
I think I remember we had to kind of bribe
We had to bribe them for water bottles, yeah.
the waiters, and we were kind
We're
of
like, we'll give you $5, give us water now.
Yeah,
they had no
just get us
water,
something.
just juice.
like
and
get us like a liter each because we're parched.
I remember that. That was
Oh,
so
it was
bad.
so bad. They were just so
The
casual.
cheese was sweating.
The thing is, we love Cuba.
We love our Cuba.
We love visiting the country, and we've had great vacations there, which is why we keep going back. But
that was a hotel from hell. Like, it
was a
felt
hotel
like
from
hell.
hell.
I was crying at night. I was like, I don't want to.
yes,
And I didn't want everyone to have a bad time, but everyone was having such a horrible
were
time.
miserable.
And there was like no lights in the hotel. Like, it literally
was
was
so
like
dim.
It was like a hotel from hell, legit.
It
Because
really
it was
was.
like the lights were dim. There was no AC. Like, I felt like it was abandoned, and everyone was just like chilling.
Yeah, it was not good. So,
No.
if there's anything we learned from that story, that experience, don't believe everything that you see online.
Obviously.
And I mean, it's always good to try to have a good attitude, but at the end of the day, it's not worth your health. And we know that if we would have stayed in those rooms, we probably would have returned home.
And my stomach hurt from that
extremely
hot dog
sick.
because it wasn't even cooked properly.
Well, it was the hot dog, but it's also like the moldy smell from the rooms, and it just wasn't worth
So gross.
our health.
Like,
it really wasn't.
Green mold.
So sometimes you just kind of have to advocate for yourself and put your foot down, no matter how nice you want to be. As Canadians, I think, I don't know, we just have this reputation for being nice people.
And we are.
And
Like,
we are. We
I mean,
totally
we're
are.
not sleeping with roaches and like freaking bugs and spiders in my bed.
No thanks.
I wanted to cry. I actually did cry. I did cry.
Yeah, I
did
think
cry.
you did cry.
I was,
I
like,
had a
up
sick
until-
feeling in my stomach that I was
You're like anxious, right?
I was anxious because
I was
I'm like,
anxious.
I don't know what's going to happen. What's going on? Are we really going to go home? I got a mani and pedi for this.
I know.
Like,
Nothing
what?
awesome. But it was fun anyways.
But it turned out to be a great vacation.
So thanks for watching.
We just had to share that with you.
Yes, that
That's
was our
all.
story time. When we opened this, we were like,